Hi, my name's Barry Foster.
And I'm Gary Foster.
And welcome back to Antipodean Journey. This is the journey with Aldershot Town, and if you were watching the previous video, you would have seen that at Wembley we won the playoff final against Stockport on penalties.
Yes, penalty shootout, rather tense and very unexpected.
Absolutely, yes. Stockport, luckily for us, they couldn't hold their nerve on the penalty spot. But the board have set budgets for the upcoming season.
Yeah, £29,000 per week, which is an increase from approximately £22,000.
Something like that, yeah.
So we've got a little bit of movement there. And they've actually blessed us with a rather generous transfer budget of $118,000.
That's right. I think currently we're a bit over £9,000 under our wage budget, so there's plenty of room to move there. But and the board are absolutely delighted that we've secured promotion to League 2 because it wasn't really on their agenda this season at all. So they're pretty chuffed about that. But let's go and have a look at the Aldershot season review to see how everybody fared in season 2020.
Yes, our new arrivals.
Okay, as you can see there, Sendle's White. Very good rating of 7.26 with Fondop.
Yeah.
No surprise there with 24 goals and 4 assists.
Yeah, lots of players actually came in at the beginning of the season, but we were actually only responsible for, I think, Zabret and Nangala and a couple of other people coming in. So, yeah, I think we've been quite happy with the bodies that we had on our roster.
Yeah, and Nooble there, I mean, he had a very good rating, plus 16 goals and 8 assists to his name. And Zabret did very well in goal too. I don't think we need to really look at transfers out or the loan market. I don't think we need to go into that. The season's results, well, as you can see, we finished third on the table. So we go up with Bromley.
Yeah, Bromley and Stockport, they rumbled for the lead on a number of occasions, and we were hoping that one or two of them might slip up, but results didn't go our way towards the latter part of the season, and we were happy to get a semi-final spot rather than the lottery that was 4, 5, 6 or 7. That's
right, and Altrincham, Halifax and Weymouth, they got relegated from the National League. Average home attendance of just under 3,000 fans. I guess that wasn't really too bad. Yeah,
I would have thought there may have been more punters coming in towards the end of the season, but that wasn't to be. But it's all up for grabs with a brand new season next year in a higher division.
And it says the competition top scorer was Fondop with 20 goals.
Yeah, so he was a great acquisition.
And with the English FA Cup, we were knocked out in the fourth qualifying round. That was a bit disappointing to Dulwich Hamlet. And the FA Trophy, of course, we got to Wembley and lifted it.
Yes, and we got revenge over Dulwich Hamlet in the early round.
We did indeed. That was an excellent competition for the boys. Moments to remember. Biggest win, 5-1 over Gloucester away from home.
Yeah, in the FA Trophy. I mean, that was a competition that we took serious. We paid for it a little bit with fitness levels in our league games that came afterwards, but we did take it serious and we were rewarded.
Yes, and match to remember, a 3-2 away win over Yeovil with Rowe, Lyons, Foster and Fondop scoring the goals.
Yeah, we had a good win over Bromley as well, a 3-0 win or something, I think, which was which would have been my match to remember.
And goal of the season goes to Nooble.
Yeah, he was good for us on the left. He a lot of headed goals, which was strange for a winger. But hard to remember the goal of the season because we did score some good ones.
That's right. There were so many. Throughout the season.
Finney was actually good from the back as well at set pieces. So he
was.
Yeah, so he would have been scoring a few goals as well.
Okay, the finances, well, the club reputation is really just staying at 1.5.
Yeah, it's nothing much.
But anyway, sponsorship money, that was up to just over £82,000. The broadcast revenue up as well to nearly 25.
Yes, McCormick topped the top the shirt sales.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, because he didn't really feature in our setup at all. He did early on in the year, but he certainly fell down the pecking order and really didn't get a look in the second half of the season.
Yeah, well, Rees, Finney and Tanner, I can understand them maybe getting good shirt sales, but McCormack and Jones...
Yeah, Jones was actually on the outer with us. He had his cranky pants on with us.
He did. And competition prize money, just over £100,000.
Yeah, that's good.
And the commercial and retail, £380,000. I guess that's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
So how did we line up the team?
That was pretty much our standard team, wasn't it? That we
pretty
played,
much.
Certainly our standard formation, because we would have played with that for 98% of the year, I would have thought. But yeah, you can see by the number of appearances of those teams, it was a rather settled lineup, and we weren't racked with injury to the extent that we've been to in our own private saves. So we were fortunate.
Yes, and because you can see there Fondop with 24 goals for the season, and I'm surprised that Newble got 16. I was surprised that he scored that many. And everybody else is in single-digit figures.
Yeah.
So
we certainly relied on that left-hand side of the field.
Yes.
Paniutu, he played a similar role as an inside forward, but wasn't nearly as successful.
No. And the accolades. Player awards. Fans Player of the Season was Alex Finney. Young Player of the Season, Toby Edser. Signing of the Season, Zabret, the goalkeeper. I wouldn't argue with that. Goal of the Season goes to Newble.
Yeah.
Top scorer was Fondop with 24, and assists James Rowe with 12. Player of the Match, Newble with 9. Highest average rating, back to Finney. And interesting, most passes completed per 90 minutes. Reece Wiley, 46.
That's strange.
And he didn't play too often.
He must have done that in one game, I think.
Maybe he did. The record breakers are Fondop with 24 goals.
Most goals in a season by a player.
Yeah. Most goals by a player in a match goes to Fondop with a hat trick. Most goals by a player in the league season, once again. League match, once again, Fondop. Clean sheets, Zabret with 20.
Yeah, because we had a good run there. I think there was about 8 or 10 clean sheets in a row that really picked us up from struggling with other teams to get into the playoffs. We sort of went from about 7th up to about 4th, and we were never in real danger of falling out of the playoffs after that. That's
right, and Finney got most player of match awards in a season with 9, and the worst discipline goes to Jamie Sendall's White. Only 8 yellow cards. That's not too bad. No reds.
No. I don't think we had a player sent off.
I don't think we did. I don't recall players being sent off in the opposing team either.
No.
Which is interesting. And the fastest goal goes to Alex Finney.
That probably would have been from a corner or a free kick, I would have thought.
1 minute and 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So history in the making. Okay, the Gloucester result, winning the FA Trophy, and according to Luke Leach from 442, Aldershot dared to dream, and thanks to a great run way back at the start of the season, their promotion dreams came true.
I thought it'd be more the middle of the season where we consolidated.
Yeah, because at the beginning we were a bit flopping around outside the top 7.
Yeah, don't read everything. Don't believe everything you read in the press.
Exactly. So that's our season review. We've got a fair bit of work to do before League 2 kicks off. We'll have to look at the team and see where we need to strengthen the team, and maybe who goes out on loan and things like that.
Yes, and we've also got a couple of recalcitrant players who haven't signed a new contract.
Yes, one of them is our
midfielder,
Rees. Yes, which really surprises me because he's not a bad player, but he's holding out for a fair bit of money.
Yeah, which was far and above the board's recommendation. It'd be interesting to see if we offer him any more money, whether he would accept it. But he stuck to his guns, and he wants. It was almost 300% pay rise, I think.
Yeah, massive, yes.
but we've got a couple of trialists who've come in to that position. So whether he's going to be a big loss or not, we're not too stressed about it at this stage.
No, we'll just wait and see. But anyway, look, I think that pretty well wraps up this short video. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed all the preceding videos as well, which showed Aldershot being taken from the National League back into League 2. So until I see you next time, this is Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. Thanks for coming on the journey.